Hey, this is Chris from Game Dev Project. Today we're taking a look at the Polygon Sci-Fi City Pack by Synty Studios. I'll be showing you how to take a model into Blender and to make some modifications so we can get this door working. As it is currently, this is all just one solid mesh, so if you want to be able to use a door, you can't do so at the moment, and for good reason. I've just taken the collision off the bottom just so we can run through the door. But as you can see, on the inside there's no geometry here. So a use case for this may be, as I saw in the Synty Studios Discord, someone was requesting to be able to run a character from the distance through a door. So just opening the door, running in, closing it behind you. So we'll have a look at how to do that. So to get started, we've opened Blender, and our camera, cube, and light, we'll just delete all of those. We'll go to File, Import, FBX, go to the folder that has our models, look for the specific model that we want to edit. So in our case, it's the advanced doorway. We'll import that in. Selecting our model, hitting tab to go into edit mode. We'll just deselect all the faces we have here. We'll make sure we're in select mode for the faces, and what we'll do is we will just select all the faces that we want to separate. So holding control just lets me select all the faces. And if we zoom in, make sure we've got everything we want. Looking pretty good. Then we want to hit P on the keyboard to separate, and we want to separate by selection. So what that will do is just separate everything that we have selected there. So now if we hide the rest of the frame, you can see we have a nice clean doorway that's separated. So now we have two separate meshes here. You can see we have the outside wall and then the doorway. This would work nice as two separate sides to the door. So what we want to do now, if we hide the rest of the doorway, selecting this model, hit tab to go back into edit mode. And now we'll go with the knife tool here. And in a reasonably straight line, whatever we think sort of looks natural, work our way down. And then when we're done, if we hit enter on the keyboard, and then P to separate by selection. And then if we go back to the select box, make sure we have the face select mode still selected. And just like before, holding control, want to make sure that we get all of the one side of the door selected so we can separate it again. Sort of flip it around, have a bit of a look. Looking pretty good there. We hit P on our keyboard and we'll separate by selection. Turn one side off. Same for the other side. You can see it looks pretty good now. Now this still won't work in Unity, so what we need to do next is to parent the two doors to the rest of the doorway. So to do that, what we want to do, if we go back to object mode, we select one doorway, we hold shift, select a second doorway, and then the last one we want is going to be the main parent. So we'll make sure we select the outer frame last. Then what we want to do is right click and parent object. So now you can see here we have the doorway with the two doors. So now we just want to export that back into Unity. So if we go File, Export, FBX, back into the same folder. Good idea to do it as a separate file so we're not overriding what we already have in case we need to make extra changes or we mess something up. So we'll name this O2 and we'll hit Export. So back in Unity, we'll look for our new model that we've imported, drag it into our scene. So what we want to do is we copy this location. And for our new one we've just imported, we'll put it in the same location as the old model, give it the same rotation, this one aside, give it the same material, same for both our doors. We're good with that, we will remove this, our new one that we've just made, we'll just drag this in and set it as a prefab. So we're back in Unity, we now have our door that works and our character in the scene, so we can open up the door and run out and close it behind us. And that's it, that's all there is to it. Hope you found the video useful. If you do want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments and I'd be more than happy to make some more. Thanks for watching.